Look, I'm multitasking. By now, I just now went to the government's website for the food plate. I'm sure most people know what that is by now, but if you don't, the food plate is the new bullshit that the government came up with to replace the food pyramid. And if you want to check this out while I'm talking about it, go to choosemyplate.gov, and it's a bunch of shit. Now, first of all, I want to know how much money went into this to make up 7 main bullet points. That's all it is 7 fucking bullet points. And there's 3 categories. There's balancing calories, foods to increase, and foods to reduce. Now, first of all, who the fuck are these people that say we gotta balance calories, we gotta increase certain foods, and we gotta reduce certain foods? Now, pretty much right off the bat, they're saying that you're eating wrong right away, that there's shit that you automatically need to increase and decrease. Now, under the category balancing calories, there's 2 little bullet points. Enjoy your food, but eat less. Yeah, eat less. What if you're like me and you're fucking skinny? Now, I can fit my middle finger and my thumb around my wrist. Do you think I need to eat less? I weigh 158 fucking pounds, pretty much at the maximum, at any time. I'm 5'10", 158 pounds. My doctor says I need to gain weight, but I don't want to for personal reasons. I don't need to eat less. And then the other one is avoid oversized portions. Now that's a little redundant, isn't it? Enjoy your food, but eat less and avoid oversized portions. You're pretty much saying the same thing. Don't eat too goddamn much. Eat however much you want. Fuck what these assholes say. Now, under the category foods to increase, make half your plate fruits and vegetables. But if you go on the little thing right here, like if you go to choosemyplate.gov, I recommend go ahead and doing this so you can kind of follow along with me like I'm a goddamn teacher. Follow along in your textbooks while I bore the shit out of you. But make half your plate fruits and vegetables. For one thing, why is there more vegetables than there are fruit? Shouldn't they be a little specific about that? And if you actually like study the entire little picture here, there's less fruits and vegetables on this plate than there are overall foods. Now, whenever you look at it, you're probably saying, well, it is only half, but you look over here, there's dairy. So dairy's kind of off by itself, along, like, next to grains and protein. So that means that you're actually getting less fruits and vegetables. Good job, government. You fucked up again. Now, let's get back to this shit. Make at least half your grains whole grains. I don't really know what foods have whole grains other than like what total what I don't know. There's some cereal on TV advertised. I haven't eaten a bowl of cereal in years. It always made me feel sick. The only whole grain food I know of is whole wheat bread, and it sucks. I hate it. It tastes like ass. I tried making a grilled cheese sandwich out of that, and it was the most painstaking piece of shit I've ever had to eat. Then the last bulletin, switch to fat-free or low-fat, in parenthesis, 1% milk. Well, what if you're lactose intolerant and can't drink milk? What if you don't need to switch to fat-free or low-fat? I mean, they're making this assumption. It's like they're making the assumption that everybody's fat and overweight. Not everybody's fat and overweight. And then the other category, foods to reduce. Compare sodium in foods like soup, bread, and frozen meals, and choose the food with lower numbers. Well, I guess that's fine if you've got heart problems, but if you don't have high blood pressure or heart problems, what's the point of reducing your sodium intake? I mean, is it really harming you? I might be. But in most cases, no. If you don't have heart problems or high blood pressure, no matter how much, well, if you just pour a whole bunch of salt down you, that's going to be bad for you, but you're pretty much going to be okay no matter what you eat regarding your salt intake. And then drink water instead of sugary food or drinks. Drink water instead of sugary drinks. Am I supposed to do that the rest of my life? That's the only fluid I can have is water. I can't drink soda. I can't drink juices. I can't drink alcohol. I can't drink anything but water. I don't want to drink water the rest of my life. It's fucking bullshit. Water is something I drink if I'm dehydrated, and it's the only thing there. Water's expensive as fuck, too. Have you ever gone to the store that costs more than goddamn soda and juice? Tell me to waste my fucking money on water. The hell with it. You want to know what? I know that they're pretty much doing this in the hopes that we'll live longer. Pretty much in the hopes that they'll get more tax money out of us, probably. But you want to know what the number one factor in a person living long is? It's nothing you can help. It's your genetics. That's the number one thing that's going to keep you alive. Now, I have seen many people who have lived the age of like 110 or more than that, and they get advertised. They get interviewed on TV, and the reporter always asks them, "What's your secret? What do you eat?" And oftentimes, in fact, every time I've heard them describe what their diet is, it's something awful. Or awful. I don't really think it matters what the hell you eat. It's not going to make much of a difference in the long run. I've heard of people that have, I forget what it was. I think it was like, now I know that there was bacon involved. There was this guy who was like, I think 116 or so. He would wrap bacon around like sausage or something every morning, and he would eat a bunch of that, and, and then he would drink like a pint of some kind of alcohol. I think I can't remember what time of the day. It could have been right after he had his awesome breakfast. That sounds like an awesome breakfast, actually. I might try that sometime. But if he went to a doctor and told him that, the doctor would want him to change his goddamn diet, and he would probably be dead. Because, well, no, probably not. It just doesn't matter what the hell you eat for the most part, unless you have specific problems in your body, like cardiovascular problems. If you've got cardiovascular problems, you'd probably need to reduce the salt to take it easy on your heart. But if overall you're a healthy person, you pretty much don't need to watch what you eat. If you're overweight and you want to lose weight, then you can follow this stuff about, enjoying eating less food, avoiding oversized portions. But I like how they didn't put anything about exercise on there. That's what they really should do. I mean, I want to know how much fucking money went into this. Probably millions of dollars. They changed the pyramid to a plate, and they put 7 bullet points on it. Yeah, good going, you assholes. You wasted more of our goddamn money on a bunch of bullshit. So eat whatever you want, drink whatever you want, have a good time with your life. It's just fuck what the government says unless you actually want to listen to them. If you want to, that's your right. If you don't want to, like me, you can say fuck you government. I'm going to eat whatever the fuck I want. And just do what you want. Just enjoy life. Do not live your life going by graphs and pyramids, a plate, and a bunch of bullshit. Because when's the last time do you I mean, how many people really trust the government for anything? Do you really want to trust them for this, to tell you what to eat? I don't want them to tell me what the fuck to eat. I don't want them getting involved in my personal lives. Personally, I think it's bullshit, for one thing, that they tell gays they can't get married. Who the fuck's the government to tell them they can't get married? Isn't that a little violation of church and state? But, I just think that overall the government's getting out of hand. They're trying to tell people what to do. It's a bunch of bullshit. I don't want them telling me what to eat. I don't want them telling me what to drink. I don't want them to waste my fucking taxpayer money and our taxpayer money. You and me, bro or sister, whoever's watching this, they're wasting our money on bullshit. So what do you think about the food plate? Do you think it's a bunch of bullshit like I do? Or you want to go by this bullshit? I just can't get over this make half your plate fruits and vegetables. Even though it looks like it when you first look at it, but then, oh, look, here's dairy, so you're actually getting less than 50%. I just love that right there. But anyways, I think I've said enough. I'm exhausted as hell, and I often cannot shut the hell up when I'm tired. So, I'll see you around, you sexy motherfucker.